This is a very old sink in the corner. The customer would like to try and keep it if possible. They don't want to replace the faucet. They'd like me to try and fix it. A couple other people have tried over the years apparently, and it just always drips. So they continually just shut the valve off underneath the sink to keep it from dripping. And believe it or not, this is a rental that they're leaving this faucet in. I have never worked on this particular type of faucet. I've worked on bathtub faucets that are similar, but not this. There's going to be a lot of firsts for me in this video. When I pulled the stem out, the screw and the rubber washer on the bottom were not attached to the back of it. They ended up coming out in separate pieces. And there's a huge, deep groove in one area of the seat. At this point, I'm just looking at it, wondering what my options are. And then I remembered that years ago, probably 10 years ago, I had bought a seat resurfacing tool, and I'm going to go tear my truck apart till I find it. Here's a look inside of what I'm dealing with. I know it's hard to tell, but at about, and of course the camera's upside down, but at about the 11 o'clock position, there's a groove that you can stick your fingernail into. It's pretty deep. So that seat is not removable, and the only option really is to resurface it. But my concern is how much can I take off? And you'll see I'm grinding and grinding and grinding away at this thing for a long time by hand. And it's just not getting anywhere. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever had to do this. At this point, I'm starting to wonder, like, am I going to grind off too much of it? And no rubber washer is even going to seal on it anyways. But at this point, I'm kind of at a point of no return. The customer would like it fixed, and I'm kind of out of options. At this point, I'm starting to question whether this tool's going to get the job done or not. I think it may be time for something different. I'm analyzing my tool to see if there's anything I can do to make it better, because this is just not working. Still a groove in there. Looks good. So I finally got the groove completely ground out of it. It's nice and smooth and shiny. I did not move the camera and show you guys, but I did turn on the water and flushed out. Everything you've seen coming out of that valve body was brass shavings. That's what's laying in the bottom of the sink. It was quite a bit. I'm happy to make it to this point. Okay, so I got the grease out, greased up the stem real good, put a new screw and a new rubber washer on the bottom of it, and I'm reinstalling it, hoping for the best. In case anybody's wondering, I mean, I was not really wanting to use channel locks, but I didn't really have a small enough adjustable wrench to fit in the sink, and I had these small pliers that would work for me, so that's what I was using. That stem has 2 flat spots on it, and it's otherwise round. It's not hex where I can use faucet sockets on it. Anytime I'm working on something old, I put grease on literally everything. I feel like you can't really put too much. If you ever have to take it apart again, you're going to appreciate it. And if it ain't you and it's the next guy, he's going to appreciate it. Guaranteed. So after the victory on the cold side, I decided I wanted the handles to be clocked the same. But fortunately for me, the hot handle was very much so stuck. I worked at it for a little while and finally got it to come off of there and was able to just grease it up and put it back on there. Because it's not a matter of if, it's when. That's how it's going to need to be serviced. I did not remove the stem though. Probably should have, but I didn't. I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one. I'm out.